Hello, my gentle beasts, and welcome to a very special episode of Across the Table. We have a legitimate guest in Big Dan and Little Dan.
Hello, guys. Hello.
And I'm also joined, not by Wild Bill this time, but by Monty, the operator.
Hello.
And to just kind of get this out of the way, Big Dan and Little Dan, what was it that got you started on your YouTube channel? Like, what was the point where you were like, fuck it, we're going to make the YouTube videos?
It was a major influence.
Yeah. We've always watched other people's videos and thought, this is brilliant. Why can't we do shit like this? And then Dan has made videos in the past. He won't let me tell anyone what his channel was or anything like that because he's too embarrassed by it all. But he's done it before, and I've always thought about what could we do. I'm Denard. We almost did a beer review channel at one point. Yeah.
But
and so I'm a massive comedy fan, and I thought, fuck it, let's do some comedy.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't want to stick us down to doing just one thing ever. Like, I want to keep it all metal related, but not like Downsy, Downless sort of thing. He does festivals, and that's it. But I don't want to just covering one topic. I just want to just be able to do any kind of video. Because then, if we're doing one video a week, we're not stuck with, oh shit, what are we going to do?
Yeah. Also, brief side note, I don't know if you guys have heard about it, probably not, but Chicago, where I currently am, has something called the Open Air Festival. And the headliners are Ozzy Osbourne, Anthrax, Rob Zombie, Stone Sour, and I want to say Iron Maiden is doing a leg on it.
Is that like 4 or 5 days?
3 days and like 36 bands.
Awesome.
That's fucking amazing. That's
good.
Great lineup, man.
That's good for you in America to have something that close to you, because obviously we always feel spoiled over here, having not to travel very far to go to see lots of bands.
Yeah. So I don't think there's a festival that's more than an hour away from us.
Yeah.
You know?
In the UK, we could travel about it's about an hour and a half drive to most places to festivals and stuff. If we're over to Europe, it's we're going to drive to Germany, hopefully, if you starting to come. It's about a 30-hour drive, because he doesn't want to fly.
I don't fly. Fuck that shit.
But, yeah, and then the quality of the bands that come through, so it's always very good. But I know people who live in Australia and America who never get to see bands that they want to, because obviously they live so far away from everything else.
You know,
one thing that pissed me off, when I was in Korea... No, actually, the ticket prices are amazing. It's $30 a day.
Well, that's cheaper than a Metallica gig in the UK. Metallica is £95 for one show.
It's 96 quid. £96 for one show.
That's like over $100.
Once you got
that doesn't really sound like a deal to me, honestly.
No.
I would pay $95 to see Metallica.
Maiden's £20.
Yeah. I would pay that if I could go like back in time and see him in the early 90s.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Not like 2017 Metallica.
One thing I would definitely go back in time for, and you can hate me for this, I want to go back in time and go to one of their Saint Anger support concerts when they were doing the tour for that, just to see how few people are actually there. Like, just be standing in the crowd, there's like 6 people here.
Yeah, they really fucked up with that one, didn't they? Yeah.
So how bad was Saint Anger anyway? Because I didn't listen to it.
One of the biggest complaints. I mean, people have complained that Metallica haven't done a good album since like the Black album, and the Lars' snare sounds like complete arse.
Yeah, it's pangy.
Yeah, it sounds like a steel drum kind of thing, you know. Tang, tang, tang.
It's just, it's
to put it in perspective,
yeah.
The very first lyrics of the title track, Saint Anger, are Saint Anger around my neck, Saint Anger on my soul.
The songwriting wasn't great, yeah. But then again, I'm a bit of a black sheep in the sense that I think my favourite album of theirs was probably Reload.
I'm not gonna say, I love Reload because I've never been a huge Metallica fan, but
yeah, or thrash in general, to be honest.
Probably my favorite band, and it's been my favorite metal band for a long time, and part of the reason I grew these glorious mutton chops that have decided to stop growing halfway down my face. Motorhead. December 28th, 2015, I was still in the Army, and I learned that Lemmy Kilmister had died that day. So what I did was I called up my old NCOs, and I was like, hey, not coming into work tomorrow. And they were like, why? And I was like, Lemmy Kilmister died. Well, you still got to be here for work. And I didn't show up for work because I was too hungover because I got fucking plastered. I did not. I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Funeral
when Lemmy died, he was the first celebrity that ever died that I was like, no, I don't think I'd be able to handle actually seeing him go in the ground. He was one of the only celebrities I've actually gotten emotional about when they died.
I honestly thought he was never going to die. I just thought he'd kickled himself, you know?
What's really ironic about it is...
Got to see him lovely.
Right before I found out that Lemmy died, because my buddy texted me and told me that Lemmy died, because I don't do the internet thing a lot. I was actually listening to the 2008 redone version of Ace of Spades, which... when Lemmy goes... I don't want to live forever. In the 2008 version, he actually follows that up by saying, but apparently I am. He goes, I don't want to live forever, but apparently I am. Then my phone starts ringing. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Hey dude, Lemmy died. Are you fucking serious right now? Lemmy, it's like, Lemmy, you just told me you were going to live forever.
That's
spooky.
You lied to me. I did not. I bought tickets for their El Paso leg
Did you get to see him live?
Their last concert, and he died before he made it to El Paso.
That's what happened with Dio.
Yeah, that's what happened with Dio, yeah.
I got to see Dio once, and then he came, basically, obviously, they booked, they knew Dio had cancer, so they booked an entire tour. He said, sort of not admitted defeat, saying if you book the tour, you'll be able to do it. And then obviously he died before the tour with Sabbath, so... Yeah, they were supposed to head on Woodstock.
I think I had tickets when he got diagnosed with cancer. And of course he got diagnosed with cancer, so he cancelled the tour.
Yeah.
And then he got a bit better, didn't he? So we got another show, and then booked tickets for that, and then he died. So I've never actually got to see Dio.
No.
But I might one day get to see Hologram Dio.
Yeah.
Because
that was
a
weird experience, because a buddy of mine went to Coachella, where they did the first successful hologram with Tupac. And he sent me a video of it, and I was like, that looks really bad.
Yeah.
Totally off topic, but today's topic was supposed to be video games, because Monty, the operator, who I'm pointing at right now, is a semi-professional kind of gamer. He's won money in tournaments and things like that. I've played games a lot, and then Big Dan and Little Dan admitted that they were gamers. So I guess my first question is, what was the worst game you've ever played?
Ooh, worst.
God damn.
Yeah. I'd have to look at my Steam, which has like, no other play. I'm going to really piss some people off, actually. I really, really, really didn't like the first Mass Effect. I thought it would be arse. I am currently playing through Mass Effect 2. I basically started it a new game the other night, but I was expecting to skip the first.
A definite thing that happened with the Mass Effect series was the very first one was hugely focused on the story, and that drove a lot of people off. The issue with that, of course, being